Hi you guys, it's Autumn, the crafting enthusiast. Today is Tuesday, December 30th. I'm going to do a beaded cross stitch whip and chat, and this is from a product review that I've gotten, well, it was a long time ago. I can look it up or I'll link it down below. It came from, I will look it up real fast. It seems like I haven't been very prepared for any of my videos that I've been recording lately. Like none. I don't know why. It's just like I want to go record, but then I'm like, oh wait, I have to look up details. So I will look this one up real quick because I know I did an unboxing. I also did a whip and chat of this one in the past, and I've been really like loving beaded cross stitch. Has been really fun. So here it is. It's from Vipcrossstitch, and this is from a product review that I did. By the way, welcome. I thank you so much. I mean, I wouldn't be here where I'm at on my channel without you, and you are so very important to me. So I figured I would, since the holidays are kind of winding down and I'm not as busy, I thought I would do a whip and chat of this beautiful butterfly beaded cross stitch, and it is from Vipcrossstitch, and I will link that in the description when I go to link this video. Now what I did here, when my son was here over Christmas, my daughter, soon-to-be daughter-in-law, and I asked her if she would read off the chart. What she did was she read off here, and we went from this way. So the very first bead will be from this side, so I'm going to work my way on the is it the fourth row? Yeah, the fourth row. So I'm going to work my way over and get some beads in. I'll do the whole row, and yeah, so, and this is really cool. I'm going to show you something. It's going to be in another video too, but I'm going to show you something. I'm going to take a picture of what's written here at the bottom. Okay, now I'm going to take it over to my Google right here, go in there, and then allow access. This, I'm showing you guys how to do it. I'm sure I showed it on other, but if you want to know what it says, then I'm going to hit translate, and that says, friendly reminder, the ink used for this print is water soluble. Do not get it wet. When embroidering, please refer to the actual bead color and carefully check the corresponding color blocks on the pattern. Okay, so that's what this says right here. So I've had people ask me, do you really know what that says? I do, because Google just told me. So, okay, I have a couple of extra needles here. And what I did was I got this idea from Lovecraft Forever. She's an amazing YouTuber. She does a lot of whip and chats, and you get to watch the progress of a lot of her stuff. So I just kind of like, here, let's see if I can do it with my left hand. Grab the bead. It might seem awkward at first. And start going. And what she did was she read it off to me, and I loaded the beads on and pre-strung them, so it would be easy for me to just come and do a quick whip and chat if I can get the coordination down. And this would go very smooth. So the beads just kind of tighten up and lay nice next to each other. Losing control of my thread. Okay. It seems awkward, doesn't it? Okay. I'll get it. I'll get the comfort level here. I usually start with a pin stitch, and this thread is very slippery, it's very slick, and it's very strong, and so it's one thread, and you just grab the bead. I would be working out of my tray of beads. I have it kitted up on my knockoff Elizabeth Ward, so all the beads are kitted up. Another way to do it is just to take a picture of the diagram on the side that matches the color versus, you know, what color bead. It's like the legend, to match up the beads to the legend. That is just on the side, so you could take a picture of that. So I have done that in the past to make it easier for me to pre-thread the beads. It just makes, you know, doing a whip and chat so much easier, because then you're not searching for the beads. But it does take time to do these beaded cross stitch. It is setting on a couple of clamps. My frame is an arabesque frame. I got it off of Amazon. They're really popular, so when they come in stock, I try to get some. My frames are really important for all my cross stitch. But I just thought you guys would like to, you know, just sit and visit, and you can see what I'm working on. It doesn't have to be a diamond painting. I will do a diamond painting one tonight. I'll do a diamond painting whip and chat. But I've had people say that I'm really, you know, soft-spoken, and sometimes it's hard to hear the audio, so when I go to edit, I'll try not to turn the audio down too much. I'll try to make sure it's pretty balanced. But isn't this so pretty? It starts coming together, and it's so sparkly. Yeah, I can even bring it closer, but so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. It's a tent stitch, which means it's only a half stitch, so I'm going bottom left to top right. And this is a product review, like I said, from Vipcrossstitch, so I'll make sure that I link that. I love Vipcrossstitch. I have gotten a lot of my cross stitch and my beaded cross stitch from Vipcrossstitch. So I'm trying to do this left-handed, can you tell? If I was going right to left, it would be a lot easier. But what I'm doing is zigzagging back and forth on the lines. So we'll just get all these beads on. And I hope you can see well. This is, when they do beads like this size, it's a 9 count. But I did get this, I'm going to tell you right now, I love this kind of stuff. I got this months ago, and I just discovered, like, how much I really do like beaded cross stitch. Because it's not like, I mean, I don't know why they call it cross stitch, but because it's not a cross stitch. You're not making a cross. I should call it beaded tent stitch, beaded half stitch. I did record a video yesterday of my order from Biggest Craft. Oh, several months ago. I think it was like a year ago, and I just never got into the bag. I never opened the products. So this was so frustrating. So yesterday I went to record. I actually did an unboxing. I haven't put it up yet. I actually did an unboxing of my order from Biggest Craft, and then when I went to look up the products on their website, I couldn't find 2 of them. I found them in other places, so I did note that in my video, you know, where I found them and the names of them, because if there's anything that you guys want to try, oh, I would definitely recommend this. This is very nice. So when I say clamps, I mean there are clamps that clip on the edge of your table. So it holds the frame that this is in. So this is an Arabesque frame, and it's sitting right on the inside the clamps, and the clamps clamp to the table. I hope the view is okay. It's hard to get a good view when you're trying to do, you know, show up close what is going on. So it's that I got the clamps from Vipcrossstitch. They sell as a set, and you can also get frames there too. So it'll hold a Q-snap frame, it'll hold a the clamps will hold a scroll frame, which is what I have it on now. So I could show you, but they are on Vipcrossstitch. See, this thread is just so slippery, it's easy to lose track of it. Hope I'm still in frame. I'm just grabbing one. I am doing this left-handed. Good practice. Practice for keeping your hands moving. And this thread does not knot very easily. It does not get knots in it. Yeah. I think you really have to try to put a knot in this thread. So I've just been grabbing it. And pulling it off. Otherwise I would be, what my other way of working on these is using they're like little sticky, I don't think I have any out. They're like little sticky mats. And I stick the beads on them. And those sticky mats hold the beads so they don't roll around. And it's just easier to grab them. Pretty much all of my, you know, all of the things that I have learned, the tips, the tricks, and all that good stuff on beaded cross stitch has come from Lovecraft Forever. She does a lot of helpful hints and things like that. So I don't think this will take very long to get all the way across. So how was your guys' holidays? Do you celebrate them? If you don't, that's fine. Everybody's different, you know. Not everybody celebrates, and that is great. I need to trim off some of these back threads, I think. We had good holidays. What holidays mean to me is my husband and my son get the days off of work and spending time with family. So it's just a good time of year to just spend time with family. And that's what I think of holidays. More than gifts, more than anything, is just spending time together as a family. And, you know, it's just really important. So that it was good. There's been a lot of sickness going around, so my sister was too sick to come out and have Christmas. Her and her 6-year-old both got the flu. Whatever flu's going around, they got that. And they were sick, very, very, very sick. So they didn't leave their house or do too much or go anywhere. And my son came from Colorado, my older son, and the one that's getting married in May, and that was really fun. Like, we had such a good time, and he brought my soon-to-be daughter-in-law. I'm so excited for them to get married. That's going to be such an amazing wedding. It's going to be in the mountains in Red Lodge, Montana. She booked the venue like a year ago. When he proposed, she booked the venue. Like, it was that quick. The second he proposed, she was looking on. I think it was just her dream, you know. And she's so sweet, and I feel so blessed to have her as a daughter-in-law. So, that was kind of how that the Christmas went. And we didn't travel anywhere. We were going to go over to Fargo to see my sister-in-law. She invited everybody over. She was going to host Christmas, but we had such a bad snowstorm, and I'm like, it's not even worth it. Not even worth to drive 7 hours on highways, and you don't even know if you can make it back. So we stayed home. But it was nice. I cooked a big turkey dinner with the mashed potatoes and the gravy and the stuffing, and I made homemade cranberry sauce. Oh wait, I did that for Thanksgiving. I didn't do that for Christmas. I didn't make cranberry sauce, but I did all the rest. Cranberry sauce is so easy. It's so easy and it's so delicious. Homemade. I don't like the canned stuff. But, so everybody did that, or we did that, and then we waited for a nice day, and that was after the storm on Christmas. That weekend, when the highways were fairly clear, we had a little mishap on the highway, but it was straightened out fairly quickly. The highway was a little bit slick with frost. We were driving, my husband, he just said, let's go, take the kids on a trip. Let's just go over to Minot and we'll just spend the day. We got my daughter a gift card. She's a bookworm. She loves books. So we got her a gift card to Barnes & Noble. And so we took her there to spend her gift card. And, but on the way there, we hit some frost on the road. That was really scary. We almost rolled the car. So I'm glad we're safe. But that was a little bit scary. I had a little bit of a mini heart attack on that one. But, we had a really fun day in Bismarck. Minot. We went to Minot, North Dakota. And hung out in the mall and took the kids out to dinner, and that was fun. We went to Longhorn Steakhouse. And I've been trying to be really good about what I'm eating. No sugar, no more sugar. Sugar, so it just gets me all inflamed and my back starts hurting. And the migraines have been really bad. So since I stopped eating sugar, the migraines have gotten a little bit better. So, yeah, this week I have I have a physical therapy appointment. I have to go through physical therapy till the end of February. It's only once a week for an hour, but I hate driving into town to do that. I'm out of town. It's not like I'm, right there where I can just go in and... Sorry, I didn't mean to bump the microphone if you heard that. So I'm a little bit out of town, like 30 minutes. I just, I don't know. I'm kind of a homebody, like really a homebody. It'd be really easy for me to become a hermit and not leave the house. I'm going to move the camera over just a little bit so you can kind of see what's going on. Slowly moving down the line. Maybe I should make the camera go from the other angle, right? Hope you guys don't mind me doing beaded cross stitch on here instead of diamond painting, because this is so much fun. Like, I would really recommend it. Got my thread stuck. There we go. I think I'm going to move my camera over so you can see better what's going on. Maybe I'll start taking the beads off of this side like this, and I will change the angle real quick. I guess you can kind of see, huh? Can you kind of see from that angle? Sorry, I don't mean to make you dizzy. I'll try to edit some of that out so you don't get, so it's not too much, too dizzy. What in the world is going on? Mistake. Yeah, I'll make them. Okay. Just have to find the right spot. Okay. Sometimes I wonder if I would have started at the top and worked my way down, if it would have been easier. I don't know. Winters are hard. You know, it's like easy to get depressed in the winter. Because you don't, I prefer even not to leave. I know it'd probably be better for me to leave, get out of the house, but I'm just not. There's so many things going around, like sicknesses and stuff like that. I don't want to be getting sick. But when my son came from Colorado, he said he was just getting over some sort of really bad cold. So I don't think he was contagious anymore. And my daughter-in-law had it too. Let's see, my sister had the flu. My nephew had the flu. My mom is still here. There's certain roads in town, the side roads, that haven't been plowed, so her car won't make it to her apartment. So she's staying here until she can get through. And the next 2 days are supposed to be really nice. I think today we get up to 32 degrees, which is just freezing. The freezing mark, but it'll melt a lot of the snow off. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be nice too. It's supposed to be really warm tomorrow too. So I just don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. My hand's kind of like in the way. But it really is fun to watch the pictures come alive with the beads and the cross stitch. I love stamped cross stitch. Just makes your mind relax. But I'll do this row. I might work on it for a little while longer and check back in after I get a little bit more done. But yeah, at least you can kind of see what's going on here. Did you guys take a trip during the holidays? I hope you did. I hope you had a good time. If you're in a cold climate, I hope you went somewhere warm. what I told my husband is I'd like to vacation on some warm sandy beach somewhere. Get away from this frozen tundra. As much as I don't like the winters, this place has awarded us a lot of blessings, and so I'm grateful for it in that sense. And it allows for me to stay home with the kids and homeschool them so that I don't have to go out and get a job outside the house. It's not that I don't work, because when we're home we work, you know. I get up and take care of the dogs and feed and make food and clean the house, do my chores, take care of the chickens. Yeah. So, moving along down the line. You know, everybody's doing good. Like, I think the sheep are the happiest in the winter here. You know, they don't mind. They got a nice wool coat on. Even the cow, she's doing really good. Everybody's doing really good. But we're not even at the worst of winter yet. We still got to get through January and February and even March. We don't even see the ground usually till May. So maybe my garden will do good this year. I don't know. I've thought about it. I think my son's getting ready to go to work. Let's see, what time is it? He usually leaves around, oh no, he's got another hour. I don't know if I'll do this next row pre-stringing. If I'm not recording, then I can just grab the beads that I have in storage and work on the next row. But it's very helpful to have them pre-strung like this. The wind and the wind is horrible here, but when the snow and the wind combine, and it's, you know, 20 below zero, when the wind is blowing, it blows through like every crevice. I mean, it turns into like a very fine powder that can get anywhere. And so we've already had to clean out the attic of snow, because like it blows up through the vents into the attic. So, and I don't think a lot of people out here think to do that. So the house, I mean, if you don't get the snow out of the attic, it's going to melt through your ceiling. When the temperatures heat up, that's not good. You're going to lose your whole ceiling or get, you know, mold in it. So I always try to tell people when I talk to them out here to check their attic for snow. One year we had to, it was a snowdrift 3 feet high in our attic, the whole length of the north side of our house. It would take like 500 pounds of snow and insulation out of the attic and then re-insulate our whole attic space. This is pretty crazy. So it can be kind of annoying, but I'm willing to take care of this house. This house has been such a blessing to us. Okay, I'm going to move the camera one more time. There, maybe. Okay, I'm going to move it to right about there. I just hope you guys can see good. If you're watching on a larger device, it probably makes it easier to see. Well, I hope you guys had a really good holiday season. It was crazy here. Like, I won't even go to Walmart. I will not go into Walmart during the holiday season. It just goes completely nuts. I even feel bad for the employees there. Like, I wouldn't want to go to work because it gets so crazy. Like, my son went to Walmart with his girlfriend, and while they were here, and he's like, even in Colorado Springs, our Walmart does not get like that. So, not me. Nope, I will fast. I will go without. And I will do online orders until, I mean, just because I just can't. Oh, someone's calling. Mom's calling. She's out in the living room. I don't know. She must be worried about coming in here while I'm recording. So the dogs are doing good. Coda, my English cream retriever, thinks the puppy, Peanut, our new puppy, is her baby. And it's really cute because I think Coda needed that. I think she needed, because Amigo's so old. Amigo is a Chihuahua. And he's 13, and he's not really, he tries to get down and play, but really what he wants to do is sleep. He would much rather just sleep. He's kind of at that point where he just sleeps all day. But having a puppy around, I think, really kind of gives him a little bit of reason to get up. You know, he really likes watching her play. Can't find the... There. I think he enjoys that. He enjoys watching her play, so gives him a little bit of fun. Sometimes he gets down on the floor and plays with her. Not really with her, but with Coda. He likes to play with Coda. But he's not really accepted the new puppy yet. I think he gets a little resentful that we keep bringing home dogs. But, I mean, I think Amigo will go for a couple more years. But, I just... love my puppy. I love all of them. I'm a really big animal person. Like, I love my animals a lot. Even my chickens. I lost Tommy, my turkey. He passed away day after Thanksgiving. So I lost him. Had him for 5 years, but you know, I don't think turkeys really tend to live very long. So, but he was a hoot. I loved having him. He was so funny all the time. He just was showing signs of aging. He just got old. So, my mom, I don't know what my mom needs. I'll have to go out and ask her when I get this row done. And I'll work on it and get some more done. I have another beaded cross stitch that I'm working on too, so I will probably pull that one out and get a little progress on that, but I'm trying to make progress on all my projects. It just takes time. But I start to feel bad when I don't put up content for a little while. I just feel like I needed to connect with you guys, even if this isn't diamond painting. It's fun to watch these beautiful beaded cross stitch come to life with the beads. And they are not glass beads. I think the weight would be insane if these were glass beads. Like, the weight and shipping and all that would be just too much. So, but I will tag Vipcrossstitch in this so they can see my progress. And yeah, I haven't done like a whole lot of product reviews lately. I mostly have just been doing unboxing just of stuff that I purchase. I did take advantage of some holiday, sorry, I didn't mean to bump the camera, some holiday discounts. I took advantage of some of those. It's nice to get discounts. Plus I needed to use some of my points. I had a lot of points that I needed to use. I don't want to like be at the end of the year and not be able to use. I don't know if they reset. I think they reset, so it's like use them or lose them. So I used a lot of my points on Dreamer Designs and Diamond Art Club, so I did take advantage of some of those discounts. So I have some stuff to unbox. So I'll do a diamond painting one. Maybe I'll do a diamond painting whip and chat later. Almost to the end here, and then I'll have to rethread. And I don't know, maybe I'll rethread the next row. And I could show you how I do my pen stitch, what a pen stitch is there. It just makes it, it really secures the thread big time, and this is slippery thread, so it's really hard to get it started if you don't do a pen stitch. This morning when I woke up, I'm like, I wanted to watch, this is so silly, I know, but my kids are still fairly young. Like my youngest is 11, and I wanted to watch a movie, so I put on Despicable Me. I don't know why. I just wanted to watch, it's kind of a funny movie. I wanted to watch that, and I've been wanting to watch Shrek, so I'll have to, I'm going to try to make the most of this last little bit. I'm going to play thread chicken here and try to get these last 3 beads on with this thread. So yeah, my migraines have been a little bit better lately. They haven't been as intense, but my back is hurting really bad. I haven't been to the chiropractor for almost a month. So it's okay though. I'll get my appointment made. There's a few appointments I need to schedule. I am gonna schedule a appointment to there's a place in Bismarck that has a hyperbaric oxygen chamber, so I think I'm gonna schedule an appointment to that, and hopefully that will help. So okay, I'm gonna do my pen stitch on this last one. I'm gonna come up to the center. Sometimes it helps to like prick a little hole in the middle there, if it'll let me. It's hard to break the Ada apart. Okay. Nope. I'm gonna need, my hands are a little slippery because I put some lotion on, so it makes it hard. I might need a sharper needle to do this. I need a thimble is what I need. But it's easier if you break the threads. do is I will secure the thread on the back, and that's really easy to do. I'm going to take this off the clamps and flip it over like that, and then I'll just feed the thread underneath some of the other strands. I made that pen stitch look really hard. I just, sometimes if you don't have a thimble or something, it can make it a little bit harder to do that pen stitch. Okay, so I should bring a needle minder in here. Let's see. I'm going to trim off these threads that are just kind of hanging on the back. Okay, so that will conclude my fourth row of this beaded cross stitch from Vipcrossstitch. So I'm gonna back up the camera a bit, lift it up so you can kind of see. You can see how big this is. It's really big. So yeah, that kind of gives you an idea of how big this is. But these clamps, I found them on Vipcrossstitch, and this is the clamp, like this. So it just clamps on the edge of your table like this, and then you can change the angle all over like that, and it holds. You don't have to use this for beaded cross stitch, you can use it for regular, and then this holds the frame, so it's just really easy, and it holds the Q-snaps too. I have a Q-snap here that I could set in there, but there's just, you know, it's really handy for cross stitch and stuff. So anyway, yeah, you can just kind of maneuver them around, get them set, and then all you just do is set your frames in them, and it's so easy. So, and this is an arabesque frame that has, let's see, I'll move a little closer there. This arabesque frame, they have these clamps, and you just pop off the clamps like that. And so it's easy to switch out projects. These frames are nice. So let's see, where is it moving from? There. That just kind of, there. Now it's nice and secure, and it will stay just like that. And I can move it back. Let's see, I'll move it back. Kind of too much weight on the front when I do that. Isn't that nice? I love that. So, yeah, okay, enough fooling around. Okay, so anyway, I'll see you guys when I do my next. I'm going to do a diamond painting whip and chat, but I hope you guys enjoyed the beaded cross stitch whip and chat, and I'll just keep working on this until you start like actually seeing the picture come alive. So, okay, thank you for watching. You could be anywhere, and I appreciate you spending time with me, and I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, my whip and chats tend to, they can, I mean, it just depends on the person. Like if you like to listen, follow along, work along, you know, whatever you like to do. Anyway, I hope you're spending your time where you're loved and appreciated. Please like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate all of those YouTubey things. I mean, it just helps algorithms. So anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you. Bye.